సంగారెడ్డి జిల్లా సుల్తాన్పూర్లో జరుగుతున్న అంతర్జాతీయ మహిళా దినోత్సవ వేడుకల్లో మంత్రి కేటీఆర్ పాల్గొన్నారు. ప్రస్తుతం ప్రసంగిస్తున్నారు. లైవ్ ద్వారా చూద్దాం.
Today, on behalf of FLOW and the Hyderabad chapter, we extend our gratitude to each one of you for gathering at the requesting the past presidents to join us. Today, on behalf of FLOW and the Hyderabad.
Sold many times and repeated many times, but doesn't really work on paper. We have given more than 18,000 clearances. We've been able to attract more than $32 billion of investment in the last 7.5 years. And we continue to grow and we continue to push the envelope when it comes to creating more and more employment. 1.6 million job potential has been created, and we believe that we have barely scratched the surface. Now coming to the event at hand here, I'm delighted that FLOW has actually taken the lead. In Telangana, this is the first women industrial park that has been launched. My compliments to the entire team, the entire leadership team of FLOW for making this happen. I think they deserve a huge round of applause from all of you. They've been very persistent. They've been very tenacious, very persistent. And this, despite COVID, despite demonetization, while the state has been growing, so has been the perseverance of your team, the FLOW team here. They've been very persistent, and I'm delighted that today we are actually able to launch the park. But as I was pointing out, I think there's still more scope to grow. But the one appeal I have for all of you young women who are launching their enterprises here, I urge you to think big, because many of you, the business plans that I've seen, the projects that I've seen are very conventional. But we celebrate women like Falguni Nair, who's a self-made billionaire today in our country. I would urge some of our Hyderabadi young women also to dream big, start thinking about emerging technologies, start thinking about world-class products coming from Hyderabad. If Hyderabad can, provide 1/3 of vaccines to the world during the pandemic and also during other times, why can't we think big and why can't we come out with more products which are world-class in nature? I don't know how many of you know this. Hyderabad is the bulk drugs capital of India. We are the pharmaceutical capital of India. We are also the vaccine capital of the world. So therefore, there is no reason, there is no pretext for us not to think big, not to think on a scale of the globe and coming out with world-class products. I would also urge you to start looking at opportunities in aerospace, defense, also start looking at opportunities in healthcare, because I think the next 1 decade is going to belong to the healthcare. Possibly look at opportunities in food processing. Also start looking at opportunities in other emerging technologies. With India growing in scale, stature and size, I think the world is looking at us with renewed interest. So forge alliances, forge partnerships with the best in the world, think big, think truly global. So therefore, if you are keen and if you are looking forward to expanding this park, as I was told, we are more than happy to facilitate another 50 acres or another 100 acres if you are coming forward. But the only catch is, I want you to come out with novel products. I want you to come out with futuristic, modern business assignments and not think conventional alone. Please think of changing the globe. Please think of changing, the way the world looks at us as well. We are doing a number of things, not just few industrial parks in Telangana which are exclusive to women, but every industrial park in Telangana has 10% of the plots earmarked for women entrepreneurs. So you are, in fact, open, we are open, to receiving your interests in other industrial parks as well across the landscape, across the length and breadth of the state. We also encourage an additional 10% investment subsidy. We also offer an additional 10% investment subsidy for women entrepreneurs in our industrial parks. I would also like to mention Elite, who have launched India's first industrial estate in about 30 acres in Gazula Ramaram, way back, I think 17 years ago. Since then, they have also grown. They've also launched another park in Nandigama, and then another women entrepreneurs, confederation, Kowe, has also launched an industrial park near Tupran in about 30 acres. We have advised, we have supported, and we have been assisting all of these various women-led organizations to create and to further women entrepreneurship in the state of Telangana. And as I was pointing out, not only in sectors such as food processing, textiles and apparel, supply chain, lifestyle, electronics, we would also urge you to look at a broader spectrum of investment opportunities. Let me also point out, our Deepti Raula is sitting here somewhere. Where is Deepti? She is the CEO of V-Hub, India's only women entrepreneurship hub, which is also headquartered in Hyderabad. I would urge all of you to pay a visit to V-Hub, to meet with Deepti, to discuss further incubation opportunities, to discuss further funding opportunities, because V-Hub is first of its kind. Deepti, please sit. And solely state-run platform for women entrepreneurs of, from various parts of the state and country. We have already incubated more than 2,194 women-led startups and SMEs through 21 different programs. We have been engaging with more than 5,235 women to enable them in becoming key stakeholders in the economic workforce of Telangana. V-Hub so far has enabled 66.3 crores of funding for women entrepreneurs and startups and has led to creation of more than 2,823 jobs by women entrepreneurs across the state of Telangana. I am also delighted to know that V-Hub has been working closely with Flow, but for those of you who have not made a visit, who have not actually been exposed to V-Hub, I urge you to do that. We are also launching Udyamika, India's first framework to enable women entrepreneurs to get end-to-end support. The three components of Udyamika would be a physical grievance portal to facilitate the addressing of queries and challenges faced by women entrepreneurs by a single window system, which brings all concerned departments under one single roof for women entrepreneurs and their issues to be sorted out. The second important component of Udyamika would be a consultative committee on women entrepreneurship to evaluate, to review and process the financial incentives that are made available under the Women Entrepreneurship Bridge. Also to address grievances raised by entrepreneurs by a high-level committee. The third and the most important aspect of Udyamika would be to create a corpus fund to incentivize avenues established to increase ease of doing business for women entrepreneurs. So with these few words, once again, I'd like to compliment and congratulate Flow on this wonderful initiative. I hope you come out with world-class products. I hope you come out with world-class ideas. And I hope you give us the leverage and the handle to be able to compete on a global stage. Thank you very much. Once again, a happy International Women's Day.
Thank you. And will definitely take us way forward. If the path is beautiful,